Hi everyone, it's Anne from soulconnections.net. I know it's been a little while since my last video, but I'm back again to talk to you more about attracting and correcting the soulmate and twin flame energy balance. Sometimes without realizing it, we can push away people. And the actions and daily habits that sometimes we do that we don't realize it, we need to sometimes be aware of what we're doing so that we can do the things that correct all of this, to correct the energy balance. Now, the best way to do it is cleansing your energy, cleansing your aura is essential because unwanted spiritual energy can accumulate, especially at the beginning of a new year. And that's when we're all trying to attract good luck, positive people, financial success, and the most popular, love and soulmates. So with soulmate connections, they're connected through energy cords. So twin flames are basically fed upon each other in a way where it's the other half of one another. Where soulmates are connected to us through a soul bond or soul contract in some type of way. Now, we can actually push away and pull away this type of connection from us without realizing it. Now, anything from being around the wrong type of people or doing the wrong type of things can actually do this. So the soul cord is actually the lifeline to one another. That's basically your twin flame, and that is your other half. That is the one that you're supposed to be with eternity, regardless if it's a relationship or just a connection in some kind of way. You need to be with this person no matter what. So the twin flame is actually a mirror of your soul. And actually the opposite. So trying to deny, resist, or run away from your twin flame is like trying to be with you're trying to resist to be with someone that is your other half. It feels sometimes like an emotional intruder. Now, this energy can make you feel sometimes very sick, off balance, not doing anything productive in your life, and basically this is when you need to start with like a internal and externally cleansing your spirit. So what I like to start with is a spiritual bath. And I'm not talking about taking a shower, but a spiritual bath that consists of Epsom salt and, just really like tuning into your inner spirit at the same time. A spiritual bath also, you can add a few drops of essential oils for opening the heart chakra. Rose works best for this, and you could also try a little bit of lavender oil. But my advice to you is just be cautious because lavender oil does have a tendency to make you kind of like sleepy or in a deeper spiritual mode. So you really want to try to use it like a few drops at a time. Also, try getting a little sunlight into your daily routine. That's another way to cleanse the external spirit. I like to do under like 10 minutes, but it's up to you on how long you like to go. I know there's a lot of risks with going into the sun, so depending on your tolerance with the sun, getting a little natural sun, there's nothing wrong with it. It actually gets a little natural vitamin D into your body. So in the summer, I have to say I'm drinking my green smoothie, and I never stay longer than 15 minutes. And basically, this is something that you should all try. Green smoothies are excellent. I love them. Now, the best way to internally cleanse, that's another thing, is with clean eating. Now, I know a lot of people right now are on different types of diets, and I'm not trying to change your diet in any way, but eliminating bad foods, sticking with the most organic type that you can, something that's not processed, something that's not in a box. You really want to stick with whole ingredients, so whole food ingredients. I like lots of fruits, lots of veggies. That's why I love my green smoothies, as many of you know already. Drinking a lot of water cleanses and it refreshes you. Adding a little lemon, a little cucumber. These are great detox waters that you could probably look up on the internet. There's a lot of recipes out there, but make sure that you get enough protein in your diet because you don't want to burn off any of your muscle. Losing, a lot of if your main goal is to lose weight, which many of you are, you really want to keep protein in your body, especially if you're vegan or if you're vegetarian. Try to get as much as you can just to not lose any muscle mass. Now, also to flush out toxins and detox the body is a great way, is getting some physical activity. I like to do cardio, any type of cardio activity, something where it breaks the sweat, something where you can really feel like you're really getting in that mode where you're eliminating, and you feel great afterwards. I mean, it really puts you in a good mood, trust me. Um, you could start off with walking. I love walking. I do it all the time. And then sometimes if it's too cold, you can go to a mall or go someplace where, you know that it's safe to walk. Another popular way of removing negative energy in your home is a sage cleansing. Now, I like to do this twice a day in my home, in my office, in my bedroom. I go like all over. I mean, you could even get creative, do it in your basement, do it in your attic, do it in your bathroom, do it in your closets. You want to really eliminate any type of negativity, because it's not something that's negative that you have in your life, but you, like I said, you accumulate and you never know. It's something that you can do. This is more of a Native American. You can look it up on the internet about sage cleansing and the proper techniques, but there's really no right or wrong way to do it. Just get some white sage and go around your house with a smudge stick. So also what I like to do is I like to add a little lavender, or I created my own little abundance oil with different types of essential oils, and I mix it in with my soy-based candle or any type of candle that you have. But this also like purifies the energy and in your air in your room, and it smells beautiful. But you do what you feel is best. I mean, some people like to go crazy with it, but I like to use enough that I really smell it. Um, Also, being around the most people that really like matter to you in your life. I like to stick around people that, kind of motivate you, that give you like a sense of kind of like motivation to move forward. Somebody like a spiritual coach. You want to really be around people who can drive that energy like completely to where you need to go. It has an effect on your energy when you're around negative people. Sometimes you don't realize it, but people are spiritual vampires where they can take from you and never give anything back. So like when you're talking to someone, and if you notice that they're always doing all the talking and there's nothing being like given back, it's more of like reciprocation. So you really want to stick with people that can communicate with you on a level where you're basically like knowing that you two are on one accord. Surround yourself with the most inspiring, loving people as you can, like a lot of family members is a good way. But like I said, it's something that you need to do in order to attract the positive people in your life. So I hope you found this video helpful, and until next time, love and light. God bless.